That happened in May 22 in the history. I'll tell you some. In 1455, the Battle of Albana had happened. The first battle of the war. The first battle for the War of the Rose took place in England between the House of Lancaster and York. The Yorkists won and captured Henry VI, was the King of England back then. And in 1939, Pact of Steel signed. Germany and Italy signed the Pact of Steel, a 10-year military and political alliance solidifying the Axis powers foundation in World War II. In 1947, Truman Doctrine indicated. It was like US President Henry S. Truman signed the Truman Doctrine into law, granting $400 million in aid to stabilize the Turkish and Greek governments in an effort to contain communism. And in 1972, Nixon visits Moscow. President Richard Nixon arrived in Moscow for a summit with Soviet leaders, marking the first visit by a US president to the Soviet Union. That was on May 22nd, guys. And in 1972, Ceylon became Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka was called Ceylon back then, but in 1972, they changed their name. Ceylon adopted a new constitution, became a republic, and changed its name to Sri Lanka. And, well, let's see some natural disasters that had happened in the history. In this day, May 22. Natural disaster was like in 1960s, Great Chilean earthquake happened, the strongest earthquake ever recorded, with a magnitude of 9.5. Struck southern Chile. The devastating event caused the death of 1,655 people, displaced 2 million, and triggered a tsunami that killed over 230 people in Hawaii, Japan, and the Philippines. And in 1955, quintessential rail disaster. 3 trains collided near Gretna Green, Scotland, killed